move this. This is not to really protect them, it's just I had nowhere else to put it. So it just got stuck on here. Move this and weed. We need to weed. This one's not done very well, but the other three have. And they was all the same size when I put them in. So why that one doesn't like growing, I don't know. Careful of that one, that's a bean. Right, just get a container to put them in. Have my new feed bottles. Put these on the top of there like that. Oops, can't do it one-handed. Like that. I'm going to put my feed in here and put in my nettle tea. But I'm sieving it because I didn't sieve it when I put it in these bottles. So I'm going to sieve it and put it into the feed bottles. If you can see, but there is quite a bit in the bottom, and it wouldn't be matter if I was just putting it onto the soil, but because it's going through that little nozzle on the end of the feeder, it's going to get it blocked. So about that much, and I'll fill the rest up with water. If you've got smelly vision, you'd be running by now, because now I am covered in stinky stuff. Update on my tomato tower. You can see it's got beam poles round it. I've had a fleece round it for, well, all week because it's been so cold here. We've had a slug attack down here, and I found it, believe it or not, up there. That's where I found it, and it's now dead because it's under my boot. So looking at everything except for a couple of basil, which I've got plenty of basil to get it replaced. Everything seems to be alright, not too much of a upset because of the cold weather. They look like they're happy. So if this nice weather keeps up, I might only just have to fleece them at night, just to be on the safe side. So that's why I've left the wigwam up. And it's not completely over them, but I couldn't get it because it's shoved in this corner. I couldn't really get it this bit, this side over here, but it managed, and I managed to put that underneath to protect that as well. So we're doing all right. I've done 10 bags. What did you say? 10? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. Sorry, can't count. 8 bags of taters. Used the last of my taters up, and then so these will come a bit later than all the others. So there'll be more a main crop type potato, even though the Salpomera are same as the others, but I'll put them in later, so yeah, I'll get a later crop. And the blight resistant, so, well, hopefully they are. They were for last year's, so but I've saved them, so I don't know whether that means they're blight resistant. I don't know whether they spray them or what they do with them to make them blight resistant. But anyway, that's them done. I'm just going to top them up with a bit of compost, well, not right up, but just a little bit more, and get on with something else. Update on my grape, my Lakemont seedless. It's looking really nice. So next year I'll have to put it in its final place. Just got myself all soaked watering these, but they're bushing out quite nicely and looking pretty. This one, this all purple one, this one's got a touch of yellow on. It's going to be really pretty when it comes out. That one is nice, but I think when this one comes out with a little yellow bit on the end, it's going to be really nice. And the flowers are a bit wet through because I've been trying to water them and get myself soaked. And same with this one. This one's a 2-colour one. I think that's going to be really nice when it comes out. I think a few deadheads there, but I'm quite pleased with them. When they're not easy to water at all. I've had the hose pipe on them with the shower setting, but it was just seeming to run off, so I've had to go with the watering can and put a little bit at a time in and get myself wet through. The last part of the fence has gone on, and I know it's higher than the others, but it's got to be because Rexy will be on here and over if it wasn't. Well, he could get over if he wanted to, but it's just a deterrent, and he knows he's not supposed to. But if he sees a little opportunity where somewhere's lower, he'll be over. So my dog's grave's shrunk a bit in size, but it'll look pretty. I'll get some more flowers around it and we'll be all right. And if I go through the gate and show you this lily of the valley, if I can get through the gate without getting you too wobbly. I thought it had died. I found it amongst the nettles. I've dug it up and I put it there because it gets a bit shaded there, and it's looking all right. So I've not lost that. That's good. And I'll show you what I've been doing today. Don't know where to stand to best view, but we've got this weed suppressant down, and it as flat as I can, so I can put all the fruit that's in pots over there on here. They might go into the ground next year, but for this year they'll have to stay in pots. But to stop the nettles coming back, we've put this stuff down for now. So I turn round. There you can see, and I have to say I'm shattered, absolutely shattered, and I've not put that back. I think I'll go and put that down here out of the way because it's off on that plant. But if I can get all the fruit moved to here, then that can go on that bed. So I've had Mark's went shopping and look what he's bought me. He's bought me some little lights. So good. It looks so pretty. And I look up the garden. So I showed you my tomato tower earlier on when I took the netting off, the fleece off. This is from the other side. That's the lettuce down that side, and that looks quite nice. Might have to just utch it away from that in a bit, but the ground's not flat there, and I didn't realise when I was building it. I thought it was a slab would be flat, but no, it's not. So it leans slightly. So I'm trying to get it as flat as possible, and so I've got it a bit close to that bed, but it's looking nice. Oh, the sun comes out now. I've just watered everything. Oh well, never mind. It shouldn't be hot enough to burn anything. But anyway, everything's looking nice. I'm shattered, and I'm going in for some tea and put my feet up. Got telly all to myself because Mark's off out tonight, so I can put my feet up and watch whatever I want.